Would you like to learn how to create a painted patterned pumpkin just like this one? You would? Well, just watch.
Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get weekly notifications when my new videos come out. And if you really like my videos, it's free to subscribe. And share it with a friend. Now the tools that I use to create my painted patterned pumpkins were paint daubers of different sizes. I have some that are very large, medium size, and small. I also use Q-tips, and I use the stick end, and I use the cotton end, and I use toothpicks. Toothpicks were very helpful in making the very small pattern dots and also the stick end of the Q-tip. The paints that I used in this were solely purchased from Walmart. Also the paint daubers. I use fluorescent color paints that glow in the dark. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to experiment with it. Now, I try to create different size patterns. I would spin this. I would make small dots, large dots, medium-sized dots, and I would try to repeat my pattern as I would continue to travel down the pumpkin. I started from the very top and worked my way down. I kind of got a system of using yellow and warm colors. Sometimes I would use the white dots, small black dots, and green dots. I don't know if I had any set places. I'm putting the black on here because I wanted to try to pull your eye down the pumpkin, and since the black was heavy, that color is very good at that. But then I wanted to also lighten it up by using the orange and the smaller dots that I started to do around each of the larger dots. So I didn't want a pattern that was set all the way down. I didn't want to make a mandala, but I wanted to have a pumpkin that had a variety of dots. I had just finished teaching my students about Yayoi Kusama, the Japanese artist who is called the Princess of Dots. And I thought they would get a kick out of this pumpkin, especially since we did celebrate Dot Day and we did some dot pumpkins. So I knew they would be overjoyed when I shared my painted pumpkin with them, and they were. Continuing going around, and by spinning my pumpkin, it really helped to give me that even application to the pumpkin all the way around. Sometimes when you're just standing still working on something, you miss something. But by constantly moving it and going from top to bottom and bottom to top, you get a rhythm. It's almost like a dance. It's almost like a painting dance that you do with your applicator. Whether it's the Q-tip, the toothpick, the dauber, and sometimes I went in there with the brush. And this is one of the few times, at least with this pumpkin, I didn't use my finger. But I have several other pumpkins that I did do, and with some of them, I did use my finger. Painting a pumpkin is very different from painting a canvas or working on paper. You have this concave shape And every once in a while, gravity starts to mess with you and to pull some of the paint down in a drip. When that happens, I use a wet dauber and I just quickly grab the paint and let it dry and then repair it. Now what's real interesting about this pumpkin is when it's all done and you see it moving around, it kind of creates a very interesting illusion. Stay tuned and see if you can see the effect I'm talking about. And thank you for stopping by to Mr. Smith's Art Room for Kids. See you next week. Remember, keep on watching. The best is yet to come.